One sunny morning in London, Laiba and her sister Halima prepared for a family surprise. "Where are we going, Mummy?" asked Halima excitedly. Mummy smiled and replied, "It is a surprise." They walked to a bus stop. Soon, a bright red London bus arrived, sparkling with stars. "Wow, this bus looks magical," said Laiba. They climbed aboard as the doors closed with a whoosh. Suddenly, the bus began to glow. The driver, wearing a shiny golden hat, turned around. "Welcome to the magic bus," he announced. "Hold tight." The bus zoomed forward with great speed. Outside the window, the streets of London began to change into something truly extraordinary and bright. They saw Big Ben, but it was covered in colorful lights that shimmered like a rainbow. "Look, Halima," said Laiba. "Everything looks different." The city transformed into a dreamlike landscape. Next, the bus flew up into the sky. Halima held Laiba's hand tightly in wonder. "I am a little scared," she whispered. Daddy smiled and patted her hand gently to comfort her. "Don't worry," he said. "Adventures can feel scary, but they are also very fun and exciting." From the sky, they saw the River Thames shining below like a ribbon of pure silver. Then, suddenly, whoosh! The bus dived into a lush green forest that appeared out of nowhere. Inside the forest, animals were talking. A fox waved and said, "Hello, visitors," to the family. Halima giggled. "Animals can talk here." The bus stopped, and the driver opened the doors wide. "You have 5 minutes to explore," the driver said. Laiba and Halima stepped onto the grass. They saw glowing flowers and friendly animals. A little rabbit approached them with a gift. A little rabbit gave Halima a golden leaf. "This is for bravery," the rabbit said kindly. Halima smiled proudly. I was not scared anymore. She felt brave and happy in the forest. Soon, the bus honked gently. It was time to go back. They returned to their seats. As they sat down, the magical glow slowly faded away. The bus returned to normal speed. The bus stopped at their original stop again. "Was it real?" Halima asked with wide eyes. Mummy winked and said, "Sometimes, the best adventures are the ones we truly believe in." Laiba looked at Halima and said, "Today we learned that being brave makes adventures more fun." Halima held her golden leaf tightly and smiled. "Let us go on another magic bus again." And from that day, every time they saw a bus in London, they wondered about magic. Could this be the magic one? They smiled, knowing that wonder is always waiting nearby. The city of London seemed brighter, filled with the possibility of hidden, magical journeys ahead. They walked home, holding hands, cherishing the memory of their flight through the enchanted sky. The golden leaf remained in Halima's pocket, a small reminder of the courage she had found. Every red bus they passed felt like a potential portal to a brand new, exciting adventure. Laiba watched the traffic, imagining the driver with the golden hat smiling back at them. They knew that as long as they were together, every day could be a grand adventure. The sun set over London, casting a warm glow on the streets they knew so well. They looked forward to the next surprise, ready to embrace whatever magic the world offered. Life was full of wonders, and they were ready to discover them all. One bus ride. The memory of the talking fox and the glowing flowers stayed with them for years. They shared their story with friends, who listened with wide eyes and hearts full of wonder. Perhaps one day, their friends would find the magic bus and take their own journey. The city continued to bustle, but for the sisters, it was a place of endless mystery. They walked past the bus stop, whispering secrets about the driver and the golden hat. The magic was not just in the bus, but in the way they saw the world. They learned that bravery is a choice, and it opens doors to the most beautiful places. Halima kept the leaf safe, a treasure from a world that only they had truly visited. The sisters grew, but their sense of wonder never faded, even as they became older. They always kept an eye out for the bus that sparkled in the bright afternoon sun. Every journey became a chance to look for the extraordinary hidden within the very ordinary. They knew that adventure is everywhere, waiting for those who are brave enough to look. The red buses of London became symbols of their shared bond and their secret, magical past. They often sat at the window, watching the world go by, dreaming of the next flight. The sky seemed a little more open, and the trees a little more inviting than before. They were explorers of the everyday, finding joy in the small details of their city life. Mummy and Daddy watched them, happy to see their children growing with such curious hearts. The magic was a gift, a spark that ignited their imaginations for the rest of time. They lived each day with the hope that the magic bus would return for them again. Until then, they would keep their eyes on the horizon, ready for the next big adventure. London was their playground, and every corner held a story waiting to be told aloud. They walked into the sunset, hand in hand, forever changed by their magical bus ride. The magic lives on in their hearts, a beautiful secret shared by two brave, happy sisters.